Welcome, welcome! This is Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy bringing you another Star Citizen video, and today we're back at the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo Day 7 Drake Interplanetary. One of my favorite manufacturers. They are gritty. They don't believe in escape pods. This is a very industrial, not rundown, but like bare bones necessity type ship manufacturer. They've had a bad rep lately. They're known for being a favorite of pirate organizations. As you can see here, we've got the Dragonfly series. This is the special kitty version. This is the Yellow Jacket, which is a limited version as well. And then you have the regular Dragonfly. There's really no difference between any of them other than their paint jobs. Awesome little hover bikes. They're not fast, but they're probably one of the better fighters when it comes to the hover bikes out there. The other ones are more like racing variants of hover bikes. This is the Drake Herald. This is an info runner, so you'll be able to spy on people, store all the info here in these storage bins, and then take off for another system to report back to whoever it is you're wanting to sell that information to. Very cool ship. It's probably the fastest ship, or it's supposed to be the fastest ship in the game, and it won't let me get in there. We'll try a few times, but it's not going to succeed as somebody else steps in. Again, Drake has very much had this reputation for being a favorite for pirates, especially their Cutlass and Buccaneers. They just have that look and feel. They're trying to change that reputation a little bit. Evidently, they've changed the way they sell their ships and market their ships. As you can see, this is the Buccaneer here. It's a great little light fighter. This thing comes stock full of weapons. I believe it's got 5 hard points, really 4 on the wings, and then 1 turret that you might be able to swap out and actually put 2 guns on instead of the 1, which would make it even more potent. But it's not real tough. Super maneuverable, packs a punch, won't take too many hits. So if you get one of those, be careful with that. But awesome ship to fly, great firepower, really fun to play that one. Over here on the left, you have the Cutlass Black. There are 2 other Cutlasses that are going to be in the game, the Cutlass Red and the Cutlass Blue. The Cutlass Red is an ambulance type ship, so it'll be able to provide medical services to those in need. And the Cutlass Blue is more of your militia advocacy type, where it'll actually have some firepower and go after the pirates that would normally fly the black version. The black version's more for cargo. It's very utilitarian. You can use it for all sorts of things, but it's got good cargo. It's got decent weapons. The Cutlasses are very fun to fly. It didn't used to be that way. I really like them. I think they're very versatile ships. I can't say enough that the Cutlass is probably one of the most versatile ships out there. No escape pods, so if you get blown up, you're screwed. So there's a couple of beds in there. There's weapon racks. One thing it doesn't have is like a toilet and shower. They're supposed to change that in an upcoming update for it. We'll have to wait and see. It's got side doors, so you don't have to go out the back in space flight. You could go out the sides if you wanted to, and you could store, you could store your Dragonflies back there if you wanted to. And then off in front of us is the Caterpillar. So this is your hauler. It's a fantastic ship for hauling. As a matter of fact, it's my go-to right now in game for large cargo runs, partially because it's got the most, and there's some graphical issues going on here. But yeah, I can easily make 100,000 credits per run in this thing right now. Awesome ship. It comes in another variant, which is the pirate variant. That one you can only earn by getting your aggressor badge by beating Pirate Swarm. So that's something you could try to do to be eligible to get this one. Massive ship. It's supposed to be very modular in the future. You can change out all the front sections, which we'll take a look at here in a second. What I really want to talk to you guys about as we go further into the Caterpillar here is the Kraken. So last year they released the Kraken, which is a light carrier, I guess is what they're calling it. You can actually have, it's got 6 pads on top of it for landing, and it's got 2 hangars, and then it has a Dragonfly bay, and massive amounts of cargo space. Very cool ship. It was very popular. They had a special way that you could get those, and this year they've decided to release a privateer version. So the privateer upgrade kit, supposedly it will swap out the cargo bay and the Dragonfly bay for shops. So it's going to become a Kraken Mall, or a Kraken Mart, if you want to call it that. You'll be able to get, I believe it was 6 or 8 shops in the cargo hold, where the cargo hold is on the original Kraken, and 2 in the Dragonfly bay. And the 2 in the Dragonfly bay are more private shops, so I guess that's for your exclusive people that come in. I'm not sure how all this is going to work. I read in the literature that you could rent space out to people to sell their wares. There's a lot of questions around this. Can I recommend that you get an upgrade if you have a Kraken? I mean, I bought one, but I'm not necessarily going to apply it, because I want to know answers to several questions, such as in the original Kraken, they were talking about being able to restock and rearm and refuel all the ships that land on your pads from your own stores. Well, does that mean from the massive cargo bay that you had? Is there a separate area where all that stuff is stored? You know, if you switch to the privateer upgrade, can you still support those ships? Or are you just really a landing pad for them to come and shop in? Some important questions there. Can you take parts of the kit? Like, if I only want to have the 8 shops in the cargo bay, but I still want to have the Dragonfly bay, can I do that? Or vice versa. If I still want the cargo bay, can I keep that, but just have the 2 private shops in the Dragonfly bay? So I think there's a lot of questions that need to be answered. I hope they can do a Q&A for that. I know that's first world problems, you know, for y'all. Some of y'all don't care. That's perfectly fine. But that's some stuff that I'm curious about. And if you're going to think about getting the upgrade kit, that's something that you guys might have questions about. The Caterpillar will probably be back on display in a couple of days, because it won the Ship Showdown series earlier, well, just a couple months ago. So it might have some special livery, so you might see a 3rd variant of the Caterpillar, some different colors and stuff. So really cool. So I'm about to close down this video. So you guys, if you like it, give me the thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button. Most of you are still not subscribers. I appreciate everybody who does subscribe and like my video, and I love the fact that you guys like watching my videos, so I hope you guys keep tuning in. I also have an org. It's called Texas. If you want to join it, we're always looking for new members. Just be cool. And if you're new to the game, you want to use my referral code, you'll get 5,000 credits when you do it. I get a referral point, so it helps us both out. I'll have all that listed down below. Again, I'm Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy, and we'll see you out in the verse.